Hoi everyone, today we are going to be finding out if fast micro SD cards for a Raspberry Pi really make a difference in real world performance. Let's get right to it. So these are the two cards that I'm going to be testing, the SanDisk Ultra and the Kingston CanvasGo Plus. The CanvasGo Plus is one of the best Raspberry Pi micro SD cards available. It's also rated A2, although those ratings aren't exactly accurate. But that one is, a really good price for the performance, and it's comparable to the SanDisk Extreme Pro, but it's a little bit cheaper. So these are the two cards. They are different capacities, but in the stuff that we are going to do, that doesn't really matter. And so what I'm going to do is load them both with a fresh install of Raspberry Pi OS and update it and everything, and we will be back. So here I have my setup right here. And so I have this one, which is the official 7-inch display. And then I have this one, which is actually VNC'd. Hopefully that doesn't make too much of a difference on performance. This is the one with the expensive card. This is the cheap card. I don't think that VNC should make much of a difference since it's mostly like a storage benchmark. The other monitor I had was a lot bigger, and so it would be kind of hard to fit them in the same view. So it's not the best, but I have done what I can right here. And so first of all, let's do a benchmark. I know this is about real world performance, but I thought I'd start with the benchmark so you can see how these compare in the benchmarks. So Raspberry Pi diagnostics on both. So what we will do is this. The fast one is done. The other one is still waiting. Let's show the log right here. And so here we have the speed. This is quite above the requirements. So show log there. So this one is over twice as fast on the sequential write. And then the random write, yeah, it's on all the stuff, well, except for the random read, it's over twice as fast. So that is, a pretty substantial increase in performance, but what does that have to do with real world benchmarks? Let's find out. So what I'm going to do is launch the file manager, which is kind of lightweight. We'll get to the browser in a second. So they seemed about the same, but this one actually seemed a little bit faster. I mean, if we were to do that again, it might be different too. Yeah, that one was faster. Maybe because it's the VNC. Maybe, it's not coming up as quick. If we do some other stuff, let's do the browser because the browser takes longer to launch. They seemed about the same there as well. Okay, so let's do some addresses. So let's do my channel through a link shortener, and that is very interesting. Well, let's see if we can go straight to my channel. I've never had that happen before. There we go. Let's see if we can go there. Now that's working. They are both taking a while though. Very interesting. It could be the display size because I'm looking at it on the actual screen over to my right, and it looks about the same as the VNC. So that is a very interesting thing there. Let's see, what if we were to reduce the resolution on these? I guess I can't do the exact same, but I can do it closer. There we go. That is a lot closer to the same. And then we will close these out and launch them at the same time again. that seemed about the same. Now we have my channel right here. Let's just full screen that. Click my channel at the same time. Still the same. I think it's a little bit better. But that's very interesting. And this one actually has less RAM. This has twice as much RAM as this. Now, one thing you are getting on the better card is more storage, or at least only one that I got. That's the main reason I got it. So let's do VLC. Seems about the same there. Let's do the file manager again, now that we have the resolution reduced. Yeah, they seem about the same now, so I think that helped to reduce the resolution. Now this is a little bit different. This is more, the widescreen. But let's see what else we have right here. But it did finish the benchmark first, and it scored a lot higher. But what does that mean, if you can't actually get better performance out of it? Yeah, overall it seems very similar. Let's try looting up some more web pages. I didn't start them at the same time there. But let's just go to raspberrypi.com. They have a new website. Yeah, it seems about the same. And I'm not sure why that is, other than the VNC thing. But what I'm going to do is actually disconnect the VNC session. Now what I'm going to do, I can't show you these, but I'm just going to reload this page on both of them. I actually have to connect my mouse to the other one. I'm going to see, I can't really show it on camera, but see if it makes a difference without VNC. I think it made a slight difference, but the faster card one isn't outperforming the other. And also the card speed doesn't really affect web page loading times. And as far as application load times, they were pretty similar. So obviously if you have, a really bad card, then that might make a difference. But as long as you have a fairly good card, I think it's fine. You don't need a faster one. But the thing is, if you, have something that needs a long life card, they also have long life cards, and those, I don't know if they actually last a whole lot longer, but they seem like a good idea for, other applications, but that's kind of a whole different topic. But as far as a regular Pi card, you don't really need that. However, you don't really need a super fast one. However, I think that the Kingston Canvas Go Plus is still a great card because it's great value for that price, and that storage capacity. It's actually a pretty good price, and you are getting that even if it doesn't mean better performance in Raspberry Pi OS. However, if you installed Windows on it, it may affect the performance. So maybe I'll have to try that, but I'm just going to end this video right here. And so it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Until next time, it's Fortnon Kiwi from Superuser. Project Dial.